Seems early, but before you know it, you'll be firing up that heater. Is your system ready for winter? Let Premier Heating and Air check it out. For just $69, our trained professionals will come out and inspect your heater and duct system to ensure it's ready for that first cold morning. Call Premier for up to $1,500 in rebates on your new heating system. Also qualify for a $2,000 tax credit on new units installed in 2023. Call today to experience the Premier difference.
All right, how we doing out there, folks? I'm Chris Burley, over here at East Lawrence with the head football coach, Ben Turner. How you doing out there, Coach Turner?
Oh, I'm doing good, Coach.
All right, welcome back to another week of the Coaches Show here on the east side of the county. All right, tough loss last week, Coach. What do you think you learned, or maybe your kids learned from that game?
Well, the big thing is our kids have got to understand that when we're missing people, they still got to go out and have the confidence to go out and win a football game. I think that they see that going out and worrying, we're missing so-and-so, you can't go out and execute in a football game if you're thinking like that.
Right. All right, Bacon County, huge line up front. Going forward, what can we do to prepare our kids to just see the size, and you're a man just like me, go out and just perform on a nightly basis?
Well, that's one of the reasons we started our competition drills yesterday at practice, more so than what we've done to see our best on best. Now, can we mimic size? No, we're not a big football team, but we can mimic best on best, scenarios more often in practice, and that's what we're trying to do. And hopefully by mimicking the best on best scenarios like we did yesterday, it's going to help out a lot. And I know it's little broken down pieces, the drills we're doing. It's not whole lines versus whole lines. It's a smaller group setting where our coaches can coach harder on the technique in the best on best situations.
Right.
So hopefully that's going to help out with things.
Right. What type of advice did you give the kids coming in on Monday? I know they came in on Monday, watched film, broke the film down, and pretty much recapped the game. What advice did you have for them?
Well, the biggest thing was fear no man and play. I mean, that was the biggest thing, and we've just got to play.
Right.
And we didn't. We came out testing the waters and got hit in the mouth. We held up for a while, and then we just kind of crumbled.
Right. What you think we need to correct most coming from the Bacon County game, going into a game like Jasper County where, big, and then you're going into this speed game with Jasper County? What do you think we need to correct the most during this week?
Well, offensively, we got to be able to run the football. Defensively, we've got to be able to set an edge. The biggest thing is you got to believe in yourself and just play.
Right.
Yeah. That goes longer. That goes further than everything.
Yeah.
You got to understand, and you've got to know when you step on that field, you can beat anybody on any given night.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big they are. It doesn't matter how fast they are. Just go out and play ball.
Yes,
Have no fear and get it done.
Yes, sir. All right. As a coach, although we didn't get the outcome we wanted from the Bacon County game, what positives can you take from that game that you can give to your kids and then build on that?
Well, really, positives on that. Coach, there really wasn't many positives. I'm not going to lie. The biggest positive that we have is we are getting a player or two back this week.
Right.
Because I know our fans noticed that there was a lot of starters not playing last Friday. We were a very beat-up football game, and it wasn't from really practice leading up. It was from, the game before the off week, and we were still hurt. And then we had the unfortunate thing with Ty where he got the MRSA staph and had to have surgery on his arm. And, getting him back is a huge boost. hopefully we're going to get Norion back sooner rather than later. And then, you know, we've got some other ones, although unfortunately we did lose one for the season the other night. But, you know, us getting the 3 or 4 kids back that we need to get back will help out. And hopefully, you know, they'll be full speed either this week or full speed by next week.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. What is the identity of this football team, or what do you want the identity to be?
Well, I want the identity to be a tough, hard-nosed football team. I mean, that's what every coach dreams of. A team that can come out offensively, and if we want to pound the rock, we're going to pound the rock.
Right.
If we want to throw it around, we're going to throw it around defensively. Stop the run, be tough, set the edges, all right, be physical, out-physical the offense. That's what everybody wants. Right now, I mean, I'd say that we're still searching for our identity.
What do you think the most important part of this team is right now? Going through the midway part of the season, not just looking at the Bacon County game, pretty much the most important piece or most important part of this team right now?
Well, I still say the most important part of this team is our team is our togetherness.
Right.
You know, we are a family, and the kids, I'll tell you the same thing, that we're a family, and that, you know, we're gonna play for each other. The thing is, we've got to understand when a family member is down, you've got to play that much harder. You can't doubt yourself because, oh, I'm missing so and so.
Right. All right, we're gonna take a quick second so you can hear from our sponsors.
I'm Glenn Registered, Hometown Supply. Come by today and let me show you all the different product lines that we carry. Just about anything that you need, we have it in stock. We do financing, we deliver just about anything a customer needs for us to do, we do. Come by and let me show you what sets us apart from all the rest. If you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
School's back in, and we all know what that means. There goes the end. Oh! God, get him Whether it's football or softball or any other fall sport, Dublin Chevy GMC is here for you. Fall is in the air here in Middle Georgia, but the deals are still smoking hot at Dublin Chevy GMC. Line up in that first group right now. Hey, hey, hey. The scouts say we can't catch, throw, or run well, but they all agree we sure do sell cars well at Dublin Chevy GMC.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kabota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kabota dealer is MidState Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin.
Moving on to the family. You say we're one family. Wyatt Murphy. Terrible accident this weekend. He's dealing with a lot of stuff on his own. We're praying for him. Tell us about what Wyatt Murphy brings to this team and how much we miss him.
Yeah, man, that's going to be hard. So when Wyatt got here, he'd never been a part of any kind of teams or anything. You know, he was just a little skinny, blonde-headed boy. That would aggravate the dog out of you. You know, he came in and became part of the football team. He was also a part of other teams when he got here. But, you know, it was part of the football team and weightlifting team. And you know, he was always going to be here. He was always going to give you maximum effort. He was going to give you so much effort that at times you had to get on to him and get him to cull it back sometimes, because he'd mix it up and start things popping off. But he has grown as a young man about as much as you'll see anybody grow over the past few years. And, you know, I've been proud of him, and, you know, seeing the young man that he became, and, you know, seeing him get baptized, and, you know, knowing that he's been saved and everything. he's become a very good young man that, that you can't not like him. Yeah,
Right.
He'll aggravate, he come in on Monday mornings after college football and everything, and our Monday afternoons when he come to my class, I always had to be ready because he was going to follow me around, asking me a million questions. And then he's gotten big into Googling, facts about sports, and he'd sit there and ask you a million questions about them and finally be like, Wyatt, go set up, man, go set up. But, we love him, and we're all praying for him, to be to hear that voice and have him, being annoying and running around and having to redirect him, and we just all pray that he gets back, and the good Lord's a great physician.
Yes, sir.
And we know that he's in his hands, and so we just need everybody to be praying for him, because it's been really tough.
Right. How are the kids responding? Is it any difference in practice, or are they feeling it in practice, or are they still coming a little less focused due to it, or are they still focused up, ready to practice?
I thought yesterday, besides our last period, was a very, very, very good, very focused practice. So we're dealing with it. After practice, I talked to him. I really hadn't talked to him about Wyatt as a team until we got done yesterday. And sometimes when somebody's down that means so much to you and that loved it so much, sometimes you gotta play for them, and we're gonna do some special things, like we're gonna carry Wyatt's jersey with us, and he'll go out as the kids will carry him out as a captain every week, and we'll put something on our helmet for him and everything, and it's tough. These kids go through so much, and they're at that age where they think they're invincible, and then you have one of your friends have an accident, and you just see how precious life is.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, we'll be right back in a second so you can hear from our sponsors.
North, south, east, or west, Friendly Gus is on your way today. Fuel up with Friendly Gus's delicious breakfast, made fresh every day. Your wallet and your belly will thank you. Choose from our 20, 40, and 60-piece chicken finger and wing platters. And don't forget the tater logs. Our food is always fresh and our service is always friendly. Friendly Gus, on your way today. Also shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry at 320 South Jefferson in Dublin for additional items like paper products, chicken wings, bulk drinks, spices, sauces, and more. You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at MidState Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at MidState Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. MidState Pools and Spas. We know pools.
I've got a question for you about Jasper County. What can you tell us about Jasper County? Pretty much from watching their film, breaking it down, and what do you see from them? I know that speed sticks out the most, probably.
Yeah, they're a very fast football team. They're a very good-looking football team on the hoof. Those are the two biggest things. They do a lot of stuff offensively.
Right.
Defensively, they don't do nearly as much as they do offensively, but offensively, they give you a lot of looks. They run a lot of different things, and they're always, everything they do is predicated on finding their speed mismatch and getting one of those track stars loose
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah. What are some of the key things that we need to work on this week in order to prepare for Jasper County down there?
Well, defensively, it's just fitting up things and doing your assignment. It's our edge guys that got to be really focused on when they're a quarterback player, not squeezing down for the dive. They've got to stay square and be ready for the pull.
Right.
Our dive guys have got to make sure we're taking the dives. The perimeter guys, they run a lot of screens. Our perimeter guys have got to understand how to fit outside and inside, all right? And have got to be ready for their vertical attack coming off of the screens.
Right.
Things like that. And, as always, we just got to block well and tackle well.
Right. Jasper County, kind of a little similar to us on offense and defense. You think that helps us during the week preparing for them because we're facing pretty much basically sort of kind of what we do, or you think that kind of slows us down a little bit?
Well, defensively, they're very, very, very similar to us.
Mm-hmm.
That means that it's stuff that our kids have seen over and over and over and over. They like to run the same fronts we run. They run a lot of the same coverages we run. So it's stuff that we've seen and we know how it operates. So, yes, I think that is a positive.
Yes,
offensively, they are similar to us, but they have option games coming off of everything unlike we do. Now, we do have our option game and our RPO game and stuff like that, but they have a true run option coming off of everything, or most everything
Right.
they do, because they use a lot of orbit motion and try to get those track stars to draw eyes and stuff like that. So, it is a little bit different because you have to be a little more patient on some things against them.
Right. So I know we're dealing with a lot of injuries, as you stated earlier. How healthy are we going into this game? Players coming back, couple players coming back. What do you see from that coming in this Friday's game?
Well, we take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back in that front. We got some more banged up. I think they'll be fine, but then we definitely have Ty back. We may get Norion back. And I think the other ones I think should be fine by then. Maybe, I guess John's probably the one I'm worried about the most with his little quad bruise.
Right.
Those can be tricky sometimes, and it just depends when it loosens up enough for him to run.
Yeah. What you expecting from this game on Friday night?
I expect us to go out and win a football game,
Yes,
as
sir.
always.
Yes,
I
sir.
expect us to
Yes,
go back
sir.
and go out and get our confidence back
Yes, sir.
and play ball. I expect us to go out and hit them in the mouth and neutralize their speed by being so physical with them.
Right. That was one of the questions I was going to have. How do you plan on neutralizing the speed that they have coming off the edges?
Well, speed's great, but when you hit it in the mouth,
Yeah.
That slows speed down.
Yes, sir.
And we've just got to be really physical and when they are coming at us, hit them in the mouth, and that, the next time they'll come a little bit slower. Hit them in the mouth again, they'll come a little bit slower, and then, they'll stop trying to do it.
Yes, sir. All right, last question I got for you, as I do every week. Will your kids be ready to accept the challenge from Jasper County on Friday night?
Hey, they're coached up and they're ready to rock and roll. They just got to go out and they got to believe and they got to play.
Yes, sir. Go Falcons.
Go Falcons.
Do you want to feel and look healthier, younger, and full of vitality and energy? Med Spa is your solution for treatments, including skin, waxing, brow and lashes, Botox, fillers, body sculpting, and laser treatment, including hair removal, the fastest and least painful anywhere. Come visit us at Med Spa and book your massages by calling Med Spa today at 275-8346. or visit us at 2400 Bellevue Road, Suite 11 in Dublin.
All right, boys, if you want to go to college, you have to clear out another one of these.
What if we told you there was a better way to save for your kids' college than pickle jars? Morris Bank's Savings Builder account and Moola makes saving for your kids' college easier than ever. All you have to do is connect the account to your debit card, where it automatically rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar, depositing that spare change into a Moola account, where it will grow into a nice little nest egg for whatever your kids have their sights set on.
Looking for a career that's always in demand? How about one that provides you with practical and useful skills? A career that allows you to earn hands-on experience and an education with little to no debt? Oconee Fall Line Technical College prepares students with the right set of skills to succeed in fast-growing careers in healthcare, manufacturing, business, and technology fields. If you're ready to gain the experience you need to start your career locally, OFTC is where it all begins. Oconee Fall Line Technical College. Careers begin here.